Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're starting with $98.97. Going to be playing some 10 and L today, so enjoy. So today we're going to be playing more 10 and L. Like I said, the last session we were break even. We ended up with a loss of $1, but we only played about 100 hands. So today I'm really trying to put in more volume. I ended up playing close to 1,000 hands this session. So I think some hands I'm gonna kind of speed through and just let the music play. Other hands, when I did have commentary in the moment, I'll let that play as well. Let me know what you like better. I can really go either way now that I have my microphone working. So yeah, a $100 bankroll to have about 50 buy-ins for this type of tournament. I don't think there's an add-on either. So yeah. I think it could be a good idea. Nice flop up here, flopping middle set on a pretty wet board. I'm just gonna bet big. Two callers, very safe turn. I'm just gonna keep things simple here. Call, very clean river, so definitely jamming. Hoping for a call. Extent folds. But still, nice pot, good pickup. We open kings under the gun, get 3-bet, and then 4-bet jam from the small blind. And then this guy calls as well. Definitely nothing we can do except just go all in. Great spot. See an all-in the side pot, and I think we are good. Ace-9, Ace-3, and King-8. Was that 3 hands? Beautiful triple up. Quadruple up. He just leads, I'm just gonna fold. Now in the tournament, there are a lot of people that just trap, but given this is a $2 tournament, I think he could just be limping worse hands. And yep, he just Queen 10 off. Hope he doesn't get there. Nice, we hold. Should we jam this? I think I'm going to. It's the dead money. From this dude overcalling, I think kind of incentivizes me to jam. We're also just like short enough that like set mining isn't the most attractive thing. The fact that he's tanking makes me a little happy. This guy with the 10-4 off, very happy to see call from that hand. Snap calls and then checks. I'm just gonna check back. We do make a straight on the river. Pretty big bet. Still think we just call. And he had some nonsense. This is a nice hand to see on the button. I don't think I want to 3-bet here, just because I think this hand is going to play well in position. And if I 3-bet, it'd be hard to like not stack off. It'd be annoying if I do get jammed on after making it like 250 or 3. a great flop for our hand. Did I open here? I think I did. Pretty straightforward call. Definitely calling twice, probably calling river. I mean, I guess that's a scary river. Could be calling behind with like ace jack. I think like a hand like queen jack just gives up. I don't think we get called by worse here. Yeah, ace jack. Okay. Gonna get it in. Hope that I'm ahead. Hope he has a lower pair. Gonna shove. I do just want this dude to fold. Ooh, and he hits the jack. That's unfortunate. Pocket kings. Gonna be raising when it gets to me. How big do we want to make it? I think it's pretty reasonable. I want all the action. Oh. Now we're really just hoping someone has an ace. Normally you don't want to see the ace, but... Jam. Nope. Oh, no action. That's unfortunate. We had a pretty big bet pre-flop, so we still do take down about $2 there. Got a couple hands going here. Gonna call off the ace queen. Get it in good. Just hope we can hold. Nice. Now, over here in the tournament, we opened the king-queen offsuit. We're pretty close to the money, top 33 cash, and we're at 38. But we are sitting towards the bottom at 26 of 38. Awesome. I mean, 1 SPR, I don't care if we're near the money, we're definitely gonna be getting this in. Only question is, do we just jam now? And I think that's pretty reasonable. Awesome. We also have aces. We 3-bet. This guy has gone all in. Big double in the tournament, and then we have aces versus queens, which we also hold. I think we can check this sometimes. Similarly, I mean, after we 3-bet, this board, he might just be calling like 10s, 9s, but I feel like he could also have jacks. Pretty nice turn. Gonna check again. Feeling pretty confident. 60, that's really small. I'm just gonna jam and kind of just hope he has. Ooh, he does have queen jack offsuit. I was gonna say I do just want to jam in case he has 10s, 9s. I don't want an action killer on the river. Okay, gonna delay c-bet on this board with the double gutter. Snap calls. Just gonna bet big. Okay, we 3-bet the ace king, and now we see a 4-bet from this guy. I'm just gonna stack off. We're like 60 bigs deep. see if we can get an ace or a king. I think it's like pretty likely one of them has a pair, at least. Queens, fours. Oh wow, the fours somehow scoop. Unfortunate. We that was interesting. Jam this one. This guy seems pretty aggressive. Might call us off light. Oh, not good. Straight into the aces. 10 or 9? No, you can't do it. Well, at least we got our first tournament cash. We made $1.87. Not terrible. I was looking to do better, but worth a try. Gonna bump it up here with ace king, looking to stack off, but if we see a flop, that's also fine. See king on the flop. Just gonna bet get it in. It's kind of a scary board. He just leads. Not much to think about. Nice, and we hold. We 3-bet our 9s. We flop an overpair here. And now he just leads on the flop. I don't really think he has much. Maybe he has like 10s? I think the click is just like something I like to do to mess with people. I think he just has 2 overs a lot of the time. So clicking it back just kind of puts him in kind of a gross spot. If he just had ace 10, king jack, you know, those types of hands. But I think that min click does a couple of things. Gives you some protection because there are a lot of cards higher than 9 there. And it just puts him in a kind of a wacky situation. When he does have 2 overcards, it kind of puts him in no man's land. He doesn't really know where he's at. Kind of works out perfectly though. I was trying not to time out, so I made it 20 cents. I would have made it bigger, but this kind of works out because it reopened the action. I want him to call with whatever he has. Hopefully a worse ace. Oh, he makes a straight. Okay. You know that this guy just likes to call anything behind. I'm hoping that he keeps calling. Okay. Okay. Call from him. I'm just gonna go all in. Hope that we have some fold equity. And we do. Either way, folding might be a smart decision. C-bet. It won't take much. If he has a hand like 9-8 suited, I think that just folds here. But big now. Trying to get a hand like maybe queen jack jack 10, some of those gut shots, deny some equity from them. Maybe a hand like 5, 6, and 7s, those pairs that beat us. Because if we check back turn, river's probably just gonna go check check and we lose that showdown. Just bet and call. I am just wondering, do we just want to check jam this hand? I think they're gonna have a higher proportion of just like random single spades than they should. Well, that's not good. Three betting with the kings on the button, which goes all in. Calling, obviously. Nice. Can we hold? Let's go. Three bet with the aces here, and a very low flop. I'm gonna get a little greedy and check. Obviously, if they have something like 8s, 9s, they were gonna stack off anyways. The flop, and maybe the king can kill some action, but I think just call. We're not super afraid of a spade if he does somehow have a bluff. Want to just let him bluff it off, I guess. Nice. So checking the flop ended up working out really well for us. He ended up just turning a king. The perfect card for us. If we bet flop, I think he might get away from it. Try to lose a 40 star pot. Ooh. Yeah. Can rebuy down here. Unlucky. Jack's first tens. But the good news is we have aces on the top right board, or top left. Start off with a small bet. We also have the ace of diamonds, which means they cannot have the nut flush draw. So on the turn, we're going to be doing a decent bit of checking now. But this hand, I think we just want to continue betting, getting value out of some king X and flush draws. Now on the river, we have a pot-sized jam. Hoping to get called by king, queen, king, jack. King call is good, and he's king, jack. Other thing that I've noticed at these lower stakes that I actually don't see that much at like 400 and all is a lot of leading, and I think it's like pretty easily exploitable because I don't think these people are putting too much thought into like their leading range other than like it means that they have some sort of value. So I think the way to exploit it is, I mean, just see it for what it is and then their checking range then is a bit weaker, because if you have a lead range when you hit something, then that means when you check, if you're not checking 100% on a lot of these flops, their check range is now weaker, so you can take advantage of that by c-bet bluffing a bit more when they don't lead, and then also kind of respecting them when they do lead into you. Because I think most of the time they're kind of just telling you what they have. Yeah, I think jam would be better for that hand. Just like super draw heavy board, I think there was about like 2 flush draws with ace king, something. I could see us getting just like heroed off by an ace, or just like someone spike calls a flush draw or something. Not to mention, like, we guarantee to get it in against worst 2 pairs, instead of having like an action killing river come, like the flush completes and now like bottom 2 pair wants to fold to my river jam. If I had like a queen jack or like a slightly worse showdown hand, I'd be more likely to bet. In here, I think check calling is fine. Especially when you know you're going to hit an ace. Because now I'm just hoping he does not have a 10. We don't block any jack 10 suited. I don't think that's super relevant though. I'll check call. He had a bluff. Especially when we're playing a bunch of hands. You might be very tempted to like mix things up and do something kind of differently than you have. Just bet small. Here now, I think I just bet big. I think we get called by like a lot of worse pairs. Just trying to bluff catch someone with a 8-6 or like a worse king than ours. Here, 3-bet fold to ace queen. I feel with the ace 10 suited here, like it feels very face up, and it is. Like we're just petting into 4 people, 2/3 pot. What are we wrapping? I don't really think there's anything else we do. It's kind of unfortunate. But I mean, if he has 8-5 offsuit there, he could have all the other 8s that we're beating. An interesting one. Just kind of weird action. 2 overs and flush draw. I kind of like this lead because now it kind of closes the action. We're drawing to our card for free, or for a pretty cheap price. Now this was what I was kind of interested about. If we hit our jack, just kind of like have something. 20-cent side pot. sense to check back twice. I think this is a spot where he might actually bluff. Now I don't really think he bluffs river. A lot of check calls. So as we wrap up the session here, we ended up playing about 1,000 hands and winning close to $20 or 4 buy-ins, ending with $117. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.